name is Kathy, and today I'll be discussing Jupiter in Virgo. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that because I have a great many videos now on many different topics, that I've decided to make several different video playlists so that it's easier to find the videos of greatest interest. So please check out my playlist page. Jupiter in Virgo people have difficulty seeing the larger picture of things. They become entranced with all of the tiny parts of something and have issues with seeing the larger picture. The nature of this lifetime for these people is to perfect their analytical abilities and highly critical faculties. They wish for perfection and will impose this ideal on everything in their lives. These people demand integrity in every tiny detail of their world. This can happen through themselves or others, or from conditions that they meet through life. They have developed a precisely defined philosophy of life that values purity, seeks perfection in all things, and demands practical hard work. Jupiter and Virgo people are quiet by nature, but can be very critical. This critical component of their personalities comes out strongly if anyone transgresses their ideas or morals. They are capable of making mountains out of molehills. Through their discriminating abilities, they can see that others have viewpoints that are valid to them. Jupiter and Virgo people's analytical interests could include geography, philosophy, higher education, or religion, particularly in practical, applied work in these areas. Because of this aptitude, you'll often find these people working in charitable areas of life that relate to the physical and mental health of others, or in educational organizations. Another area of expertise for these people can lie in the area of keeping track of all the details involved in areas such as warehousing, distributing, exporting, importing, or advertising of goods. Their meticulousness about truth, morals, and religion may be taken to extremes, however. These people want detailed perfection in their lives in a very big way. They are very likely to hold philosophical attitudes in their day-to-day work sphere and will aim for honesty and integrity in their work world. They like cleanliness, order, and precision in dress and housekeeping habits. Sometimes Jupiter and Virgo people will tend to amplify their worries, and their confidence is not that great at times. These people tend towards shyness. Very often, there can be wide swings between confidence and excessive worry. Their wonderfully analytical minds, very reminiscent of a computer at times, may be overactive and not able to complete one train of thought without moving on to another, and yet another set of details and minutiae. There is a tendency for these people's overactive nervous system to take them over. Sometimes it will be found that the opposite of this occurs, and then a more bohemian and sloppiness occurs in their lives with an utter disregard for details at all. Jupiter and Virgo people will develop a lot in and through work throughout their lives, and will find their confidence about their potential there. Worry is something that comes naturally to these people, and if it takes over, they can spend a lot of time predicting the things that could go wrong and how events will not work out for them. It's important that these people learn to use both their ability to take account of life's details and their capacity to put them into an overview. When negatively expressed, the Jupiter in Virgo person's ideas lack depth and can show an inability to see life as it really is. The fixation with the details of life can cause them to not see the big picture in life. Sometimes a lack of concentration occurs that will cause them to rely on quick-witted cunning to get them through a tough situation. They can exaggerate the simplest situations and have a reputation for wasting their own and other people's time with useless trivia. Jupiter in Virgo tends towards an intellectual but somewhat materialistic or cynical view of life. They tend to envision progress in terms of the multiplication of civilized comforts and by the spreading of efficient working conditions in life, rather than as an expression of consciousness. These people often believe that if disease could be eradicated, life prolonged, and social institutes improved with humanitarian existence would automatically become ideal. This, of course, overlooks the fact that the achievement of greater ease has never yet succeeded in producing a superior breed of human being. Once again, there is the focus on the minutiae and not being able to see the bigger picture. Jupiter and Virgo people have a natural aptitude for writing. They have the ability to live by their wits and the capacity to master the tricks of a trade and to profit by the shrewd and skillful manipulation of materials at hand. For these people, speculative thought remains anchored to practical considerations, either because of an innate predisposition towards plain thought or because of the need for earning a living. Jupiter and Virgo people tend towards being rather conservative in their religious outlook, or else too skeptical to have any religion at all. They prefer ethics to metaphysics and cannot see why other people can't use their natural intellect and simply abide by the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. These people are naturally attracted to business, which manufacture technical equipment or which produce a variety of items for widespread consumption. They have an instinct for handling computers, microcircuits, and all the complicated paraphernalia of modern industry and research. Jupiter and Virgo people have minds that are ideally suited for coping with the busy pace of the modern world. They do not aspire to be the head honcho who sits in their tower of power, controlling or figureheading a vast organization. Their aim in life is to be down where the day-to-day, job-to-job action takes place, where they can have a hands-on approach in the actual production and distribution. These people are not empire builders themselves. Rather, they're the type of people who keep commercial businesses growing at the grassroots level. These people excel in any area that is based on prudent and practical reasoning. They never overlook the little things and have an instinct for turning the simplest ideas into paying propositions. Details intrigue these people, and with their natural discriminative powers, they are able to isolate the smallest essentials so that they can be applied to the proper sequence for maximum benefit. Their super analytical minds and their attention to detail leads ultimately to very practical solutions. Jupiter and Virgo people are intricate planners and are highly likely to get bogged down in excessive materialistic considerations. These people have a tendency to be excessively intellectual and tend to be emotionally underdeveloped. They also have difficulty with the concept of spontaneity and lack the ability to relax in company. Their reserved and formal manner often puts a damper on any kind of a social life. These people don't make friends very easily and are inclined to choose their friends with others that can share their intellectual interests. These people are fascinated by scientific subjects, and they love exploring possibilities such as whether there's life on other planets or if life exists in other dimensions. They are also interested in philosophic discussions. They have a very powerful aptitude for working with computers and awfully highly advanced electronic devices that are used in modern industry and laboratories. They also have a special interest in diet and hygiene and will become busy propagating their discoveries and views on these subjects. These people get along very well with co-workers and employees. Their honesty and openness is attractive to others, and superiors trust them. Sometimes they can be a bit overly critical, and this can upset their other people at times. They also tend towards a certain degree of skepticism, about religious matters and can be rather outspoken in this regard, ending up sounding quite intolerant to others. These people believe that if people were to do the right thing in their daily lives, that there would be no reason for dogmatic reminders via church services. I have a great many videos now on many different topics, and so I've decided to make several different video playlists so that it's easy to find the videos of greatest interest. So please check out my playlist page. Well, that's it for now. To stay up with my latest videos, make sure to subscribe to this free YouTube channel by clicking the red subscribe button right below this video. Take care.